For many, a pandemic pastime has become a true trend, heading out into the great outdoors. Here across the valley, there are so many hidden gems in the desert that'll open your eyes. Tonight, Fox 5's Joviel reveals the secret spots.
Well, it's not quite the desert oasis one would expect while heading into the hidden gem off Galleria near Cadence, but the trash you pass leads to quite the treasure.
We are at the Henderson Bird Viewing Preserve.
It's a place where the desert explodes into brilliant colors, orange, magenta, multicolors, and green from this friendly-looking little bullfrog.
I love it. This is a place that I love to go.
You can safely call Kurt Bazard, a Henderson Bird Viewing Preserve regular.
I come here every day. Every morning I come here and I walk for at least an hour.
Snapping many photos along the way.
Probably about 10,000.
What's that one right here in the tree?
Yeah, that's an Audubon.
I've dabbled in photography for several years and tagged along with Kurt recently. I'm finding some good local spots to photograph birds like these two pelicans, but I didn't know about the bird preserve until I saw some people talking on Facebook about it. Now, I don't have 10,000 photos here like Kurt, but I'm working on it. The sun and water can really create some amazing lighting conditions for many birds found here at the preserve. How do I know what kind of bird this is?
Well, first of all, we know that this is either an egret or a heron because of the shape.
Okay.
And in fact, this is a snowy egret because the egret is white and then it has yellow feet.
The Bird Viewing Preserve is 80 acres with 9 ponds.
I think just people like to be outdoors and enjoy this. I don't think you have to be a birder to come to this facility, and it's good for kids, elderly people. I mean, we have the paved trails, so any abilities could come out here and just walk around.
A lot of people discovered the preserve during COVID, which typically sees around 100 people each day. But its numbers doubled and tripled as people looked for a safe space outside.
I think nature is just good for your whole well-being, honestly.
Now, the preserve wasn't always this stunning. These were previously used as water treatment settling ponds.
You'll find places like sewage treatment plants, garbage dumps. They attract a lot of birds. You know, there's food, there's water, things like that. So the folks that started the Audubon Society in this area, they would come here and see birds.
The group connected with the city of Henderson, which turned this into the Henderson Bird Viewing Preserve in 1998. And it's not just a desert wonder for people.
This is part of the Pacific Flyway, so birds that are up in Alaska and in the north, they migrate down through here. Some of them come inland through here and they're heading down to places like Mexico or Central America, South America.
Yeah, compared to a long car trip you took with your family. Every now and then you had to stop at a Howard Johnson's.
So this is an important place because it's a stopover. A bird can't fly nonstop from say the Arctic to Central America, so they have to come down in places like this.
Many tourists flock here too because of the many migrating birds they can only see here.
A fun fact is that there's more people who visit this facility from out of state, out of country, than actual locally.
On any given day, there might be 100 different species here. The most recorded at one time?
The count is up to 308.
And you can bet Kurt Bazard will try to photograph every single one of them. Jovi Hill, Fox 5 News Local, Las Vegas.
So many beautiful birds. If you want to flock there too, the preserve has many events for the entire family, including educational classes for kids, story walks, movie nights, a jazz series, and so much more.